got the heavyweight division, man, and you know about that. What you think about, guys that are moving up? I mean, you're a guy that moved up into the heavyweight division. Guys like Usyk. You think he can, you think he could keep his straps against Tyson Fury?
He getting knocked out.
Knocked out? Oh. If anybody...
He perfect size for Tyson Fury. He gonna run to some shots. And I don't see that fight going 4 or 5 rounds.
Those are words of James Lights Out Tony. As he bluntly says in his Detroit way, or his Michigan way, should I say. Oleksandr Usyk's getting knocked out. 5 rounds. He's going to run into some shots. He's tailor-made for Tyson Fury. He's the right size, height, and he will not last. And let me counterpunch. Coming from a person that came from middleweight, James Toney, all the way to heavyweight, fighting guys like Samuel Peters and Evander Holyfield, et cetera, et cetera. James Toney was a defensive phenom, okay? Mind you, there's not a person that really even fights today like him. He was that guy. Those Michigan fighters are something else when it comes to the shoulder roll, but him thinking that Tyson Fury is just too big, basically. But the way he explained it, I liked, because he was like, well, Usyk is the right size for Fury. A lot of people think Fury is the right size for Usyk. But then, he will run in the shots. And I think at some point, he's right. Tyson Fury will catch Usyk with some shots. He's fast enough. He's quick enough. And I've seen some shots that Usyk can be hit by. The right uppercut, southpaw, right uppercut, shorter fighter coming in, right? I seen a lot of that when he fought Otto Vailene, which was beautiful combinations, and then given the fact his eye, was bothering him. So he was still able to focus and strategize and work on the objective at hand. At the same time, had to still protect his eye from getting mattered. Whereas Otto Vailene was mashing it, his face, with his glove at times, if you caught that. So he was actually doing some dirty stuff to Tyson Fury, So I think that, he did a wonderful job beating Otto Vailene, which I don't think that Otto Vailene, he gave him a tough fight because of the circumstances, but he beat Otto Vailene. But Usyk is no Otto Vailene. He's better than Otto Vailene. So the question is, how much better is he than Otto Vailene? Can Tyson Fury still do the same thing he did with Otto Vailene to Oleksandr Usyk? Now, how dare a fighter like James Toney, hey, it won't even last 4 or 5 rounds. If it's that way, wow, that would be extraordinary, because that's definite. There will be no bullshit. There will be no, and then Tyson Fury, well, I told you, Dawsas, you know what I mean? But it has to happen. The fight has to be made first. You know what I mean? And that's that. But the confidence that James Toney has really flatters me. You know what I mean? Because you want to see someone direct like that. Pick a side, And I don't even think he's picking a side. He's just, hey, I think he's, think he's going to get knocked out. You know what I mean? 4 or 5 rounds. I would disagree with that. I think Usyk is a lot tougher than that. Even if he gets beat, I don't think it'll be that way. I think dare to say it's a be decision. It's not going to be a stoppage. You know what I mean? I just don't. I would like a stoppage, but that's me. Because we would rule out any of the other stuff. We don't know where it's going to happen yet. Then what if it does happen in the UK at Wembley? And it is some type of, weird scoring going on. You don't want anything like that based on, the obvious corruption, right? But James Toney says that's a done deal. Oleksandr Usyk's getting knocked out 4 or 5 rounds. You guys tell me what you think of Lights Out Tony's prediction of this super fight. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.